Hello, and thank you for taking the time to join us for Population Timeline, the weekly half-hour program which comes to you from the National Population Commission, the Nigerian government agency which provides demographic data for national development. I am Nkechi Okeshola.
National Population Commission, providing demographic data for national development.
I want to urge you, please, in our various places, let's try and mobilize people to come out and be counted. It is very, very important. We have done the groundwork. We've done the enumeration area demarcation in virtually every local government. It is going to be the best because it's going to be scientific. It's going to be electronic, no paper, pen and paper. Nobody is going to influence the outcome of this census, because what we have put on ground makes it very, very difficult for any attempt to tamper with it. We use satellite imageries that shows the various features of every area. We are able to know the number of houses in the country as a whole and what it uses, the roads, the bridges, all those are taken care of, the schools, the hospitals. So it is not just counting people, we're also taking the housing stock, which is very, very important. And with this, we can use them for so many things. Not just conducting census or carrying out surveys. We use this for even security issues.
Census Track is brought to you by the National Population Commission, the Nigerian government agency that provides demographic data for national development.
June and July have been the months of the Trial Census, and the chairman of the National Population Commission, Nasir Isakwara, commenced his monitoring in Katsina State, where he visited Daura, the country home of President Buhari. The president congratulated the National Population Commission for using technology to conduct the first digital census that will provide accurate data for planning for national development. The NPC delegation witnessed the building numbering and household listing for the Trial Census in President Buhari's personal residence using the Digital Personal Device Assistant, the PDA. Chairman of the National Population Commission thanks the President for always supporting the Commission in all its activities.
And here in Daura, where we are now, is President Buhari enumeration area in Daura. And in the enumeration area, his house is, the President's house is number 1. So what we have done today is to do the house numbering and household listing, which the President graciously agreed, and he provided the information. And this is to showcase to Nigerians that it is an important exercise and everybody should embrace it throughout the country. We are doing this census for Nigeria and Nigerians. We're not doing it for Mr. President, but Mr. President is giving us the support to do this because Nigeria has stayed for a long time without accurate population and housing census data. So we're happy Mr. President has been given this support, and we urge all Nigerians to give the support to the Commission.
Before leaving Daura in Katsina State, the chairman paid homage to the Emir of Daura, Farouk Umar Farouk, where he was decorated with a traditional attire as the traditional ruler wished him well in his efforts to give Nigeria quality data for national development. After leaving Katsina State, Chairman of the National Population Commission, Nasir Isakwara, travelled to neighbouring Kano State to inspect the trial census, which was at the stage of building numbering and household listing. The trial census was held in 9 local governments of Kano State. The chairman monitored the exercise at Gidan Ubandi Jikan Gwago enumeration area in Yamachi Wasai locality in Minjibir local government. Enumerators were seen conducting the household listing and building numbering. The Commission chairman encouraged them to work hard towards the success of the 2023 Population and Housing Census, as the trial census is a dress rehearsal for the main event.
We've taken the statistics of the house. There are 3 households here, and we've done the house listing. We are satisfied with the work that our functionaries are doing after receiving proper training. So we pray and hope that Nigerians will give us cooperation. This is a rural setting. We've been to an urban setting, and that's the way we continue to test our instruments in the various settings and test the workload on our staff. And we hope that this exercise will be completed within the time range allotted, so that we can take our lessons from whatever field activities that we've embarked on to prepare very effectively for the main census in April 2023. Nigerians, please, I call on you, give us your support. Give us your support. We're doing this for Nigeria and for Nigerians. We're not doing it for the Commission or any person. We're doing it for Nigeria. We want Nigeria to have data that we can use to plan for the development of this country.
The village head of Wasai, Bashiru Ahmed, assured the Commission that he will use the mosque and other community meetings to sensitize more people about the census, adding that they are aware of its importance and will work towards its success.
Right now, I don't have any challenges with this PDA because it works perfectly. I start working it since yesterday. Up to now, I charge it just once, and then it didn't give me any challenge.
I'm very happy for see these people.
What do you understand by census?
Census, I understand the census is the one that counting the people inside the village, inside this village.
Federal Commissioner representing Kano State, Ismail Lawal Suleiman, told Population Timeline that he is satisfied with the conduct of the exercise and support from stakeholders.
The goal of the trial census really is to learn some lessons that we will apply to improve on the conduct of the next census for 2023, scheduled for 2023. So we want people to support, the staff to do this work successfully, so that we can learn valuable lessons that we will apply to improve the conduct of 2023 census.
It was an opportunity for the Director Census, Anriola Evening Olanikbekun, and Director Cartography, Geraldine Ngozi Arukwe, to interact with the field functionaries. In a related development, Chairman of the National Population Commission and some directors of the Commission travelled to Awka, Anambra State, where Governor Charles Soludo restated his commitment to the success of all activities of the Commission, especially the trial census and the main census in April 2023. Speaking at Government House, the Governor noted that no effective planning for development can be carried out without accurate and reliable data.
Data, it's everything. Statistics is everything. If you don't have data, you can't plan. I mean, people tell you they're coming for dinner. I'm going to host people for dinner. I'm sure if you're telling your wife some people are coming for dinner, one of the first questions she's going to ask you, how many? Yeah, because, and that's how to do what? To plan. Otherwise, she might be thinking if she plans for just a friend coming over to have dinner with you, it's different from planning for 200 people coming over. So, and I think Nigeria is one heck of a place where we need data. And the one of population, so very germane. And I just hope that it's going to get down to the full demographics. It's not just telling us we're X number of people. It has very little information. Very little information for planning purposes. No. And I will tell you why it's even more important, and I will tell you some statistics very important for a state like Anambra. And why the demographics of what you are going to find will be of keen interest to us. The details of the data that you are going to get will be very, very passionately interested. I tell you, we estimate that this is one state that is a bit unique in the sense that we estimate that this is one state that has more than 50% of its indigenous population outside of the state, living outside of the state.
Earlier, Chairman of the National Population Commission, Nasir Isakwara, thanked the government for supporting the work of the Commission in Anambra State and asked for more assistance.
I also wish to humbly request for your continued support in the following areas. 1. Sensitization and mobilization of the populace in the local government areas. Upscale the provision of adequate security and safety of our personnel and material, and provision of accommodation and logistics for field workers.
The NPC delegation were also at the palace of a traditional ruler, Igwe College Chukwumesili, in Alo, Idemili South local government, where the chairman called on traditional rulers to continue to mobilize their people to present themselves for enumeration and answer all questions honestly.
And we are going to compete with the global community to make sure that Nigeria is put in the map of all the countries that's able to provide reliable and acceptable data.
The chairman monitored the enumeration exercise using the Digital Personal Device Assistance, the PDA, during the flag-off of persons enumeration in Anambra State, which was witnessed by federal commissioners from the Southeast Zone.
Well, this census is very important because you've heard the chairman say that this is digital. And the census in every country is used for planning. And if we get it right this time, the planning will be easy, you understand? And we are going to make sure that our hometown, where I preside over, is captured very well, so that when they are planning, they will capture my hometown as it is, rather than, shortchanging us. So the main census that is coming in 2023 is okay.
The trial census was conducted in 9 council areas of Bauchi State: Toro, Tafawa Balewa, Korofi, Darazo, Ningi, Damban, Zaki, Itas Gadao and Giade. Population timeline was in Toro Council area in Bauchi Central Senatorial District for the trial census, with Koking Church, Ribina Sabongari as the supervisory area. All the enumerators were very busy moving from house to house, ensuring that all were counted within the enumeration area.
For now, we don't have any challenge. As I said earlier, because there's no any person that I can say he denied to give us or to cooperate with us. We don't have any challenges.
Well, it is very good and important for the trial because it raises awareness of the people for the upcoming census 2023 general census. Yes, we have been paid training allowance. Day before yesterday, we received the alert.
Actually, the people are responding well because we got to observe that they have been informed earlier before we came here. So they are aware of the exercise. Actually, there are challenges. As you can see now, just some few minutes back we went for an update, and the update was a kind of difficult because the internet connection here is poor and other related issues like that. Technically there are issues, but it's something that is resolved after some 1 or 2 trials. There should be more practicals in the training so that when you have issues here, you can easily resolve it without even calling the headquarters or bothering the supervisor who has a lot of burden attached.
Your allowances, have you been paid your allowances?
Yeah, that is the most stressful part of it. They have been trying. So far we have received our training allowance, and that is what is sustaining us here. And also I will commend the local government. They have been trying here too, and they provided accommodation and some little allowance too for feeding.
Those who had been enumerated said they were happy to have been counted in view of the importance of census to planning for development.
My advice is that the government should make sure that they should count everybody equally, so that there's no omit anybody, that will know our actual population of this country, so that our country will begin to progress. Anything we are doing, we should be able to do it according to the number that we have. We should not be giving fake number or assumption. So they should make sure that they should carry out the exercise thoroughly.
Just make it to be real, and they should try and count every citizen of this country. And
both the district head and village head of Ribina were out to ensure compliance by their people. Yakubu Sanusi, the village head, told Population Timeline that people were encouraged to remain at home during the period of the trial census. Federal Commissioner representing Bauchi State, who monitored the exercise along with other officials, expressed satisfaction with the trial census, noting that even the rain could not prevent the exercise from going on.
So I believe you can agree with me that everything is going very nice. And another challenge, as you can see, is the rainfall. Right now they are on the field, but it's raining. So this is a mitigating factor. In any case, I am sure they are equal to the task, and while we were training them, we gave them all these highlights, and they are supposed to use them to dribble their way. And
so far so good. This is the first day of the enumeration. We started early. We've gone around the AC comprising of 5 EAs. We have seen the enumerators, all of them working, and equipments we have, the PDAs, all of them are working so perfectly. Well, after some time, they said they should go in for an update, which they did, and things have gone back to normal, and they've gone back to continue with their work so far. Now, very well, as you've seen yourself, gone around and see, the people are very aware, because we held a town hall meeting here, and there have been rallies all over, and we placed posters, and there have been jingles in radios on the issue of the Trial Census, and people are well informed, and they are receptive of our enumerators who have gone around, and there were no resistance.
Sabongari Ribina, that is the selected area for Trial Census. Work is moving, enumeration is moving on smoothly without any problem. So I'm grateful. I hope we'll have at the end of the exercise, we'll have a successful exercise or successful enumeration.
The National Population Commission recently inaugurated a census dashboard and mobile device management system in Abuja in order to enhance quality of the census. Chairman of the Commission, Nasir Isakwara, was represented by the Federal Commissioner representing Bauchi State, Gloria Izonfuo.
The launch of this integrated census dashboard and mobile device management system for monitoring the inflow and quality check of data from the field during the 2023 census is yet another major step that underscores our commitment in the Commission to providing reliable and credible demographic data for national planning. In considering the effort put into setting up the monitoring system and the idea behind it, we are convinced that the dashboard and mobile device management system will serve the Commission and lead us to an expected end, which producing a very viable, veritable, verifiable, acceptable, and reliable 2023 census come May 2023. It will interest you to know that the dashboard displays real-time performance of census data that National Population Commission, National Bureau of Statistics, and external users can use to proactively identify and resolve potential performance problems before they occur during household and population enumeration process. The performance data can also be archived for management, reporting, and trend analysis.
And we are the global lead for implementation of population and housing censuses. However, we can only do that in partnerships. And especially a census of the scope of the Nigerian census, it is critical we have good partnerships. So let me just thank UNECA for being here, for helping us to do this. And forgive me, I do not know a lot of Amharic, but I do know Amasegenale. Oh. Thank you. Good. There's a few things I'm excited about when I have seen the journey that I've gone through with NPC. The partnership I have with the chairman has developed into a trusting friendship. We have honest and open conversations about what could be off track, where do we need to focus, and I treasure those conversations. Another thing that I'm also increasingly seeing, and I just want to mention, is that every time I come, I see more and more women in the room. And that is important because this is the first really digital census we have in Nigeria. But it's also the first gendered census we have in the country. So it's really important. And another thing I'm always pleased about, and you may not notice this, but not everyone have sign language interpreters standing when we do speeches. I have never been in NPC and not have someone who thought about disability and ensured that we have sign language. So thank you for that.
Census dashboard by the National Population Commission. I want to say that the level of preparedness of the National Population Commission for the 2023 population census is unprecedented in the history of Nigeria. The synergy that they have created among the critical stakeholders in the course of implementing the various stages of the census cannot be overemphasized.
Progress of work done, what number of households are they supposed to cover, how many have they covered. It also goes ahead to tell you what is the average time of interviews in each of the states. It also shows to tell you that are they going to be able to complete the work in the number of days that is assigned for the job. So a lot of information you get from the enumeration dashboard. It presents everything that is going on, and where things are not going right, we also gives us feedback to communicate to the enumerators. And this dashboard is available in the 36 states and the Federal Capital Territory where this our work is conducted, so that they will be able to know the progress of work and take proactive steps to correct them if needs be.
We do hope you enjoyed the program. Do join us same time next week for another edition. I am Nkechi Okeshola. Bye for now.